Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm not joined by Grace, sadly. She's on her way to Greece. Safe travels and have a wonderful holiday, Grace. Anyway, so we are going, well, I should say, I'm going to do a review on season 2, episode 8 of Only Murders in the Building. And the episode is titled Hello Darkness. So I'm going to get straight into it. But before I start, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. So I want to first of all just say that it was really nice getting to see the fans on the podcast. This wasn't the first time we've seen them in season 2, but we got to see a little bit more. And we also got to see that they're sort of feeling like I feel. They're sort of feeling like we're not getting that much progress. But yeah, it was really nice seeing them again. And Marv is actually narrating the episode. Like I was like, who is this? And then I was like, oh wait, it's Marv. But yeah, so he was narrating the episode at the beginning, which was nice for a change. And he seems to think that the killer is the 6th Avenue slasher, which I don't think it is, but who knows? I really don't think it is, but yeah. Yeah, this episode was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I think this was one of the best episodes, maybe because we found out so much, and we also got to see a bit more, like I said last episode, we got to see a bit more of the residents as well, which was amazing. So yeah, so Oliver has his DNA results, but because of the blackout, he can't access them, and this is going to be a link to the next episode, and I'll explain why later, but they keep teasing that DNA, and we're still not getting it. I mean, we all know what it is, but it's that confrontation part that I really want to see, and Grace wants to really see as well, because that's what we mentioned in our previous reviews, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, where is Nina's husband? Like, we saw him for that one episode, and that was pretty much it. He seems to have just left her and the baby alone in the night, and yeah, but it doesn't really matter because I was suspecting that he was the killer, but we know that he's not. And we'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, we got to see Nina again, Nina with her baby. And yeah, so during the blackout, she got a parcel, package, something. And the doorman was sort of threatened, Lester was sort of threatened to have to take that all the way upstairs to the 14th floor, I think. It was like really way higher up. And the poor guy, I was like, oh my God, poor guy. But yeah, she apologizes, which was really nice. Not something I would have expected from Nina, but sort of see. And she treats Lester nicely. She lets him in and lets him take a breath because to climb all the way up. And I have a feeling she was just cranky, having to deal with the baby and not getting enough sleep, and probably not enough support as well. And the fact that even in this new Arconia that she's sort of dreaming of putting together, she gives him another role because she's going to take away that role of doorman as it's not really necessary. I loved seeing Howard in this one. I'm pretty sure I remember Grace saying that Howard might be the killer. I think she said that a while ago, but we know now that he's definitely not. I mean, I never suspected that he was. But yeah, he sort of went on his first date, which was so cute. Yeah, it just means that Howard and his love interest, I can't remember his name to be honest, they're not the killers, along with Nina and Lester, because the killer's literally running around. I'll explain that again a little later. There's so much to talk about. But yeah, so that was really cute getting to see Howard, and yeah. Poor Lucy, oh my God, I was petrified for her. I really thought she was going to die. And I was like, it can't end like this. You can't lose Lucy like this. They just can't kill her off like that. It's just, oh. But luckily she survived, but it was really close. But yeah, oh, poor Lucy. I was like, when the door was like rattling, and she's like, Charles. I was like, okay, first few times, yeah, I can sort of get it. But after a bit, Charles. Charles would respond, run, and run straight to the passageways, and I was like, oh gosh, great. the killer probably knows his passageways really well. But yeah, it was really close. But yeah, it's back to Howard, because what I liked about this one is we got to see a few more residents. We already met them before. We've seen them, but we get to see them. So we got to see Howard, like I said before, and we find out that his love interest is actually allergic to cats. But they come to a compromise, which was great, because I was like, oh, well, Howard, like, you really like that guy, and then to find out that the guy you like is allergic to cats is, when cats is a big part of you, like you really love cats. That was, yeah, it was heartbreaking, but it's all sorted, which is great. But what I couldn't understand is like why they couldn't just go to the guy's apartment instead of Howard's. Like that would have made more sense. But yeah, anyway, so that was cute and nice. Yeah, and I guess I'm gonna talk about the ending now, because that ending was like, whoa, whoa, like, excuse me. So Mabel finally gets the killer, but it isn't actually the killer. It's Marv. And I could see like coming when it was being followed. I was like, that doesn't look like the killer. Like the face wasn't covered, and it looked like sort of like um those hazard body suits. And yeah, and it was just Marv. He just wanted to protect Lucy, and he helped actually by scaring off the killer, which was good, I guess. But yeah, I liked actually getting to see him as well, because we see that he's really lonely, and we hear that he's separated from his daughter, and I think it was daughter from his kid. Not really, can't remember, but yeah, it was really sad. But yeah, and that's why he wants to get involved, because he wants to feel needed. He wants to feel like he's got something to do. So that was really sad. But yeah, well done, Marv. You helped Lucy out. I don't think Lucy would have survived off. But it does make you think, if Marv knew the way, like around the passageways and stuff, because he was doing some sort of work. Was it mold stuff for the Arconia? Then there is obviously going to be other people who would know, like handy people, handy workers, and stuff like that. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, this was a big part of the episode, and wow, I think we finally found out who the killer was. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a red herring. It probably is a red herring, knowing that it's only episode 8 and we've still got 2 more. But yeah, and as soon as I saw him, I was like, yeah, strange. You're here when there's a blackout. He's got to be the killer. And I was right. And so it's Detective KREPS, which is going to be a difficult one for the group to prove. But that was amazing. And it's the fact that Mabel was suspecting and Marv was standing in the corner. I was like, And then you saw the glitter on the side. I was like, yeah, that's it. It's Marv. Sorry, not Marv. It's Detective KREPS. Sorry, Marv. It's not you. Sorry. But yeah, I'm not sure. It feels too easy. It feels too soon. But at the same time, it doesn't feel too soon, because he's still got to wrap it all up. And what does he want? Why is he targeting? Why did he target Bunny? I mean, we get why he's targeting Lucy, but why is he framing the others? Like, I just don't get a sense of motive. Yeah, and perhaps that's what the next few episodes will build up on. And talking about the next few episodes, let's talk about episode 9, which is called Sparring Partners. So, closing in on the killer, Mabel takes her investigative talents into the ring. Oliver and Charles duke it over a birdcage, only to end up confronting their deepest paternal struggles. Yeah, so it's pretty much what we thought. Mabel is probably going to take the lead in this, because Oliver is going to be concentrating a bit more on the DNA results, because he can finally have a look at that. He can finally see, and he's probably going to talk to Teddy, and perhaps we might even see Theo again. And Charles, well, he's going to be very protective of Lucy now because Lucy is a target. She really is. And perhaps this is the last time we'll see Lucy, because he'll probably send her away and tell her never to come back until it's solved. And even then, he probably might not, because there's something is going to pop up again, most likely. But yeah, even knowing so much, I feel like this episode was like great. It was one of the best because I loved seeing the residents a bit more. I loved seeing Howard, and I loved that. Also loved seeing that relationship between the doorman Lester and Nina. That was really nice. But yeah, I also liked just seeing how it all came like together. But yeah, there's still much we don't know. Like I said, we still don't know about the motive. Like, what's going on? Like, why does he want to target them? Why was he framing them? Why did he kill Bunny? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I'm sort of thinking that perhaps it's not the detective. Perhaps it's someone else. I don't know. Guys, let us know down below in the comments who you think, because I'm not really sure. Like, at first I was really excited that it was him, and then now thinking about it, I really don't think it is him. It doesn't make sense. But maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm just too used to them just making it all over the place and like giving us little herrings and stuff. Like, as soon as Howard's day interest like sneezed, and then Lucy was like, "Oh yeah, he sneezed," I was like, but yeah, of course, that was a red herring. I don't know how many other people's thoughts went that way as well, but yeah, that's it. And I really hope you enjoyed this review on season 2, episode 8 of Only Murders in the Building. Stay tuned for episode 9 and the finale, episode 10, coming out in the following weeks. And before you leave, and enjoy the rest of your day, of course, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with all our content. Check out some of our other content. We've done so many different stuff. We've got debates, we've got Marvel, Disney, we've got other stuff. Yeah, we've got tons of reviews, tons of reactions. We've got pranks, we've got games. We've done a whole real good mix. So yeah, just check it out. And share. That would be really nice, especially if you know someone who likes the show, or who likes anything Marvel related, Disney related, anything like that. That's some of our big best stuff that we do, we think, anyway. Leave a comment down below. I really want to know, guys, are you suspecting Detective KREPS? Are you sort of on the fence like me, or do you think it's him? And how do you think the last 2 episodes are gonna pan out? Of course, episode 10 is gonna link to season 3. I'd hope so, just like season 1's ending linked to season 2. So let us know down below what you think, and if there's anything else you want to see, or if you've got any suggestions or something. We've had some really nice comments. We've also had some feedback, which was amazing. Thank you so much for that. That was really helpful, because it's you guys that really help put this together, and it's all for you guys. So we want to make it as good as possible. But yeah, check out our social media: Twitter, Instagram, website. They're all amazing ways to stay up to date with stuff, and also just dropping as a comment as well there as well if you want. But yeah, that's it for today, and really hope you enjoyed it again, and I'll see you with Grace, hopefully, I think next week, for episode 9. I was going to say episode 10. I was like, wait, what? For episode 9 of Any Murders in the Building, our review. So until then, bye.